In previous lectures, while discussing on measurement of physical observables for quantum systems, we were restricted to finite dimensional Hilbert space having discrete basis. Let us now talk about the representation of state vectors and operators in continuous basis. In this lecture, we will talk about the infinite dimensional Hilbert space, and we will also try to understand the meaning of a continuous function psi x called the wave function in quantum mechanics. We already know that if we want to measure the position of a particle in quantum mechanics, we associate an operator x corresponding to that position measurement. For simplicity, let us consider that the particle is moving in one dimension along x axis. So, let us say that the particle is moving along x axis in one dimension. For simplicity, we are considering the motion in one dimension. After we do the measurement, the particle can be found at a location. The particle can be found at a location here, here, here or here at any given position along this axis between minus infinity to plus infinity. Now, there are infinite number of possible outcomes for this position measurement. That is, the result of the position measurement can be anything between minus infinity to plus infinity. Hence, the measurement operator x will now have a continuous spectrum like this, and the eigenvalues of the position operator x are now represented by a continuous real variable x. So, the eigenvalues of this operator are now represented by a continuous variable x, and this variable x can take any value between minus infinity to plus infinity, and the eigenstate of this operator x are represented by ket x. The eigenstates of this operator are represented by this ket x. These are the eigenstate of this position operator. Hence, the eigenvalue equation is given by this position operator x acting on the position eigenstate is equal to the eigenvalue. These are the eigenvalue. When I am writing the hat, that means the operator, and these are just a number, right? Between the number would be between minus infinity to plus infinity, any real number. So, x times the eigenstate x, and these position eigenstates form a complete set of orthonormal basis vectors, that is, sum over these outer products, this outer product of the position eigenstate, that should give us identity operator. So, this is an identity operator. Now, since we are dealing with a continuous spectrum, we have to use integration instead of using the summation here. So, we have to replace this summation. This should be replaced by this integration. So, then this completeness relation will change to this. So, we have to take now integration instead of the summation for this continuous case, and x here, x varies from minus infinity to plus infinity. So, x is equal to minus infinity to x is equal to plus infinity, and sum over all these outer product, or the integration of all these outer product, should give us an identity operator. So, this is the completeness relation for position eigenstate. So, this is the completeness relation for the position eigenstates and the orthonormality of the position eigenstates are expressed as the inner product between two position eigenstate, that is between x and x prime. So that is equal to delta x minus x prime. We use here Dirac delta function for continuous spectrum instead of Kronecker delta that was used for discrete spectrum case. So this is actually Dirac delta function. Now, since the position eigenstates form a complete set of orthonormal basis vectors, an arbitrary quantum state vectors psi can be expressed in this position basis. So an arbitrary quantum state vector psi can be written as psi is equal to identity operator times the state vector, and this identity operator we can replace it by the completeness of the position basis. This is the identity operator as we know from the completeness relation. So we will just replace it here. So then this will be integration dx kx bra x, that is the outer product, and then there is this state vector psi. Now this is just an inner product, and we call this inner product as psi x. Then this equation will be integration dx psi x, and then what is left, kx, where this psi x is the inner product. So psi x is this inner product x psi, and this inner product is called the wave function in the position representation for the state vector psi. So this is called the wave function in position representation for the state vector psi. This is exactly what we did in our previous lecture when we expanded the state vector psi in some discrete basis. So earlier we have seen that the state vector we expanded using the same trick. So this identity operator was replaced by a completeness relation like this, ai are some orthonormal basis, complete set of orthonormal basis vector, and then there is this psi, and these inner products were defined as ci. Then this was written as summation over I ci ai, where these expansion coefficients, this ci, these expansion coefficients were in general complex numbers which were interpreted as probability amplitudes. So these coefficients were interpreted as probability amplitude. Here in this case also the psi x is the expansion coefficient. They are in general complex function and interpreted as position probability amplitude. So this psi x are now position probability amplitudes. Max Born in 1927 interpreted the squared modulus of this wave function, that is mod psi square, as the position probability density. Position probability density, which is actually evident from the normalization condition of the state vector psi. So the normalization condition of the state vector is psi, this inner product is 1, right? So that means we can insert an extra identity operator here. So we insert an identity operator here, psi identity and then psi, so nothing will change, right? So this is equal to 1, and now we can replace this identity operator by this completeness relation of the position eigenstates. So then this equation becomes bra psi, and the identity operator is replaced by this completeness relation of the position eigenstates, and then there is this ket psi. So this is equal to 1. Now this bra psi will act linearly on all these terms in the summation or the integration, so I can bring this integration out. So that means dx bra psi x and bra x ket psi is equal to 1. Now we have already defined that this inner product is actually psi x, and hence this inner product is psi star x, that is the complex conjugate of this. So this equation then becomes integration dx psi x and psi star x, that means mod psi x mod square, this is equal to 1, which actually implies that the total probability of finding the particle between minus infinity x is equal to minus infinity to x is equal to plus infinity is 1. Next, we consider the measurement of momentum for the particle moving in one dimension. The momentum operator P, so now we are considering the measurement of momentum, and the momentum operator P will also have a continuous spectrum. The eigenvalues of this momentum operator P are now represented by a continuous real variable P. So these are the eigenvalues of the momentum operator, eigenvalues of the momentum operator, which is a continuous real variable P, which can also take any value between minus infinity to plus infinity. And the eigenstates of this momentum operator are represented by ket P. So these are the eigenstates of this momentum operator, and the eigenvalue equation is P, the momentum operator P acting on the momentum eigenstate is equal to this momentum eigenvalue P times the momentum eigenstates ket P. And the momentum eigenstates, these momentum eigenstates also form a complete set of orthonormal basis vectors, that is integration dp, this outer products pp, this is also an identity operator where this integration limit, then that p varies from minus infinity to plus infinity. So this is the completeness relation, this is the completeness relation for the momentum eigenvectors, and the orthonormality of the momentum eigenstates are expressed as this inner product p prime is equal to the Dirac delta function delta p minus p prime. Now, since the momentum eigenstates also form a complete set of orthonormal basis vectors, an arbitrary quantum state vector psi can be expressed in this momentum basis. So an arbitrary state vector psi can be written as identity operator times the state vector, and this identity operator can be replaced by the completeness relation of the momentum basis. This is identity operator, now we replace it here. So integration dp p and then there is this ket psi, and we call this inner product p psi as psi tilde p. Then this equation becomes integration dp psi tilde p and then ket p, right? Ket p, where this psi tilde p is actually this inner product bra p ket psi. This inner product is called the wave function in the momentum representation for the state vector psi. So this is the wave function in momentum representation when the state vector is expressed in the momentum basis, right? So the wave function in momentum representation for the state vector psi. And here in this case the normalization condition in the momentum representation becomes, so this normalization condition we can do the same thing here. Actually we introduce an identity operator in the middle, and that is equal to 1, and that identity operator can be replaced by this momentum completeness of the momentum basis. So this bra psi and then identity operator is replaced by this, and then there is this ket psi here. So this is equal to 1, and that means I can here also I can bring this integration out because this bra acts on every term in the integration. So this is psi bra psi, then ket p, then bra p ket psi. This is 1. So this equation actually gives us this inner product is actually psi tilde p, that is the momentum wave function in the momentum representation. So this equation actually gives us this integration dp psi tilde p mod square is equal to 1. This is bra p psi is psi tilde p, and if we interchange the place of p and psi here, that will be psi star. So this is psi tilde star p, and this is psi tilde p. So integration over dp, this is tilde.